Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your host, Rising Oblivion. Today, guys, we're going to be doing the Devil Summoners 2 Summoner's Guide Volume 3. So this is the third version of this. Basically, it's similar to what we had at SMT5, where basically we're just getting these bigger update videos. Today is the third volume. I'm about a day late on this, so sorry about that. I really tried to get this out as soon as I could, but I was tied up with the work and stuff. But we're going to do a little bit of analysis and a breakdown, kind of, when it comes to this video. Let's go ahead and just jump right on into this. Let's see our girl Ringo! Ringo, baby, come on! Summoner's Guide Volume 3. How have I been? Tired. Thank you for caring, Ringo. Had to be a devil summoner. Get right in info. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll teach you more about it. Okay, more about devil summoners. I figured. Setting summoners operating in the shadows. Okay. Since existence since ancient times, those who can form contract with them utilize their powers known as devil summoners. Okay. Those can form contracts with them, utilize powers. Yeah. Various factions and organizations among the devil summoners, which we've kind of learned about the past couple of volumes of this and just what we've known so far. Step off, homie. Oh my god, this guy. The JoJo character. Heads of society, secret organization applying to summon the Great One. Testimony to darkness and its king. Cool designs, I gotta say, this game's designs are too bad. Infiltrating the government, influencing it from the inside. So they're basically like a shadow organization. There are facilities that are used to summoners to support them behind the scenes. The secret places in the normal modern day to help us. Okay, let's take a look in here. A facility involving people, work, and information, so like side quests, stuff like that. Oh, look at the little demons in the background. Look at this. Hey, that's interesting. Very Sainijima looking. Am I wrong? Like Sainijima's like shadow almost looks exactly like that. Interesting. Let's keep seeing here. A black market offers strange items and dubious origins. Interesting. So this is like our black market shop, okay? Interesting. The guns. Those who are upgrading summoner gadgets called comps, which we know about that. That's the little gun that we have. Apparently it's unique to each person and customizable for each person as well, the actual thing that they use. So. Now that Demon Fusion Specialist Victor, so the Victors are a specialist when it comes to that. The other girl was upgrading the black market, and it looks like we have one side quest as well. So we have multiple different areas depending on what exactly you're trying to level up. Right, there's the comp smith, so this is probably an area that you go into, and you can upgrade that. So different areas that we go into. Except from the public, we're known as realms. Okay. So there's the gun thing. Wanted. Oh, we got Jack Frost. Is it Lantern, Moki? Summoners will not fight with realms regardless of one's affiliation. Okay, so like a middle ground? Realms are hidden cities protected by a neutral truce, so the areas that no summoners can fight each other. They pretend they don't see each other there? Interesting. It's a perfect place to gear up for battle and gather intel. It's like our hub areas, I guess? Oh, this is where the enemies and people could talk to each other and like have... Okay. Looks like Sharktooth Boy had his own intro video, which I missed as well. He was third to join. He's the type of person who gets along with everyone. That's right, he's like a middle ground when it comes to Lady and I can't remember the kid's name. Maybe that's why he's been able to work freelance for so long. So he's more a freelance guy. Yeah, making them two not fight each other. Because they're from opposing clans. Milady and our boy, they're from opposing clans. So, looks like Sharktooth Boy is sort of the middle ground that comes with him. There's all sorts of humans out there. They're really fascinating. Alright. Think about some people who have a history with Saizo. Ash, a devil summoner of Phantom Society, which we know she's part of the enemy team. They were talking there in that little bar area. She's a straightforward type on the surface. According to Saizo, she also has a compassionate and romantic side. Ooh, so they're getting it on, huh? Ex-girlfriend. Okay, see that, that adds up. That adds up. She's kind of ashy. That makes sense for her name, actually. She was involved in Saizo's murder somehow. Ooh, someone from the Phantom Society did murder him. Was it her directly? Sure, complicated. Oh, she's like liking this guy too, the homunculus dude that Iron Mask there makes. Interesting. So that's a bit of a dynamic. His fighting style. He's adept at attacking gunfire, so he's a gunfire character. I mean, he has a Tommy gun, it makes sense. High affinity for force skills, so he's kind of got like the wind skills and our... like I said, he's got the Tommy gun, right? His high speed also makes him great for support, so he's support, like wind, force, I guess, right? So he plays a little bit of a support role, but he has wind and also good gunfire. Covers my impressions, okay. Should have given him a hand if he ever needs your help. Okay. Me too, right? I mean, sure. Our precious friend, the demons! Okay, this is some good information here. Hopefully this is something more. No stuff like the back of your hand. I mean, I think most Mega 10 fans know. Demon Fusion and Growth. Okay, I'm interested to see if this is any different compared to like past games. Cirque du Gul Maden and Rampa Realm. You can combine demons into a new one via Demon Fusion. So this is the Victor guy. This is our Demon Fusion guy. So we go to this circus place with Victor to fuse demons. You can combine 82 demons as a normal fusion. Yeah. We know that bit. Combine specific demons to perform special fusions. Yeah. Can inherit skills. We expected that. Just create demons by... Okay, fusion search, yes. But do they have this stuff from SMT5? Do we have the backwards fusion? Can you suggest what the fuse based on the demons you have on hand to perform recommended fusions? Oh, it's just like a recommended fusion there on the right, in case you just kind of don't know what to do. Okay. I mean, that's helpful. Not as helpful as like what we had in SMT5, but still helpful. Sure, you'll be seeing a lot of Victor. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably be running into this guy a lot, right? Not only do your demon stats increase as they level up, but they also can learn new skills. Yeah, it's a little fox dude from SMT5. Yeah, okay, we know this bit. New skills. Yeah. This demon acquires all of its skills and give you a gift of token of appreciation. Oh, okay, good. Essence, basically, their essence or whatever. Oh, wait. What types of gifts, being particularly special among... So, okay. So this is giving random gifts, but do we have a essence type thing from SMT5? Like how close are they taking stuff from SMT5, or is this just like not like that at all? Not saying that necessarily it needs to be like SMT5. I'm just saying, are they going to just take stuff straight from that? Increase the potency of affinity attack skills. Okay. So we're literally changing. You can see here once again the like affinities. Okay, so it's graded on actual grade. All right, we can change that based off of. Okay. reduce MP cost, so special skills too as well. Not just affinity, but this actually does something too. Reduces MP cost. That's cool. Enable the usage of certain skills to provide various other effects. So this is how basically we're going to be not only just changing our affinities, but also adding like special skill boosts to our characters. Is by leveling up our demons. I'm sure you can find them like these things throughout the world, probably too, or whatever. But through our demons leveling up, basically just by playing the game, we unlock boosts not only just like skills and things for our demons, but also once we completely level them up, we'll start to get things for our characters as well. So it is good. It does want you to like completely get all the skills for your demons and like level them up as well. So that's good. That gives you a reason to like see what all a demon has to offer before you just quickly fuse them, right? That's good to have. Katamisi can be gifted depends on the demon, so try leveling up many different demons. So different things is what we can get for leveling them up all the way. I like this. This makes you want to actually level them up all the way. So many times you get like a shitty demon that's a low level and you just like quickly fuse them because you're just like, well, I don't need them. What do I need them for? You know? But just to get presents for the demons you raised. This is actually a good thing. I like. A cutting into master, raising and fusing demons to grow even further as a self-summoner. And I mean, there is a direct good thing for leveling them up all the way. Keeper Summoner's Guide. Okay, so we're not quite getting exactly what SMT5 had when it came to Demon Fusion. It did look like there were other things there that they didn't go into, so that might be there. It didn't look like we completely seen that there, but I like that, yeah, it gives you more of an incentive to actually completely level up your demons because of the extra things that you're going to get. Not only did it affect the affinities, but it also affected, you know, like I said, reduced MP cost. I bet you can also increase your health, amount of MP used, obviously the reduced MP. You could probably have other things as well, like boosting certain type of attacks, light attacks or something like that, for example. That's interesting. So you really want to actually level up your demons. We learned today that Shark Tooth Boy is the shooter, which we kind of predicted just based on how he wields that Tommy gun around. So he's more the shooter type. He also has force or wind or whatever you want to call it. He has that. That's sort of his thing. So he does the gun. He does the force/wind or whatever. And also he does pretty good based off of his speed. It said that based off his speed that his support stuff is good. I'm not sure exactly what that meant. Like, does speed in this game correlate to how well... I don't know. Maybe they just meant that in terms of like a story aspect. His speed helps with that. Maybe they didn't literally mean like his speed stats help when it comes to boosting healing. I don't think that's what they meant by that. It might have been. I don't know. This game could be different. I'm not sure if we've seen exactly what each level up you know, thing is supposed to do exactly for a character. So interesting. That's kind of what we got here. It was more details about him and demon fusions and stuff, which I still think there is more that we can learn about the demon fusion, but maybe they're saving it for another video. This video is already getting pretty long, so okay, let's see what last bit she's got to talk about here. Look forward to the next one, okay? See you next time. Does it just mirror that Volume 2 and 3 come out very close to each other? It felt like it did. Weirdly enough, it felt like it did, but okay, cool. Interesting. Interesting. I like this. You know, the fusion stuff, though, I don't know if it's exactly as like intuitive as SMT5, but like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be. The suggestion stuff is interesting too, because sometimes you do just try to like fuse around your demons, and a lot of times it's just sort of, unless you just know directly like what fusions create what demons just because you've played it enough. But I'm sure that helps a lot for people who've never really played the game, or even if people like, you know, are sort of just like casual players of it. They know a decent bit, but they don't know every single demon fusion, right, or something like that. There is special fusions and stuff like that as well, but maybe demons that you normally wouldn't fuse because you just never have thought about it could pop up there on that like suggested demon fusions. So that might be something there that can help us complete the compendium. Instead of showing us all the stuff that we don't have, it's just going to put a couple of demons there that we don't have, instead of showing us the whole list like SMT5 did. So while it's not necessarily showing you everything, I still think that because of that demon suggestion thing, we probably still are going to be having an easier time completing this compendium compared to other games like SMT3 or even something like P5 or P4 or whatever. We're going to have an easier time completing this compendium. So if you're a completionist, there is tools in this game at least to help you. You're not completely barren like SMT3 where you're just sort of guessing at it and stuff, you know, or having to look it up, right? So that's interesting. That's kind of what we've gathered here. More about Sharktooth Boy, like I said, he has, you know, wind, he does better healing supposedly, and obviously he does like the gun stuff. So that's kind of what we got from here. Different stores as well. There's a store specifically, it seems like, for modifying weapons and buying weapons. There's of course the circus with our boy Victor there. There's going to be helping us with the demon fusions and level ups, stuff like that. There's also going to be what seems to be like a side quest place, a black market. I believe these are all in different areas that you go to. There's the Realms place, which is supposed to be like a middle ground for any of the factions to actually come into, which I feel like we're going to get a lot of story bits there. Like our boy Sharktooth there had Saizo. Should I be saying that? I don't know. I call him Sharktooth Boy because it just sounds funny. But we see him there with Ash, so I bet we're going to be getting a lot of story elements there, seeing as well as like it's a middle ground, right? The enemy and the good people can be there, so they're obviously going to be talking, right? We could be getting a lot of different story aspects just based at that place alone, so that might be a place that we end up going to spark certain bits for missions or side quests or something like that, or basically just gaining intel about what happened with this group. Like I said, everybody here has died. They've been resurrected by Ringo, so we don't exactly know why these specific things have happened to them, but it seems like maybe going to that place, it can help us out a lot there. Not to mention Saizo's also Ash's ex or whatever, and it seemed like they were talking there. It seemed like they were alright. But I think it's going to happen this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more content. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about all this stuff? Do you think this is interesting? Do you guys want to know more about this stuff? I kind of want to see what we got for Volume 4. This game is like still, you know, a good couple of months away, so we still have a little while here to learn more about it. But I'm pretty happy about this. I think this game is going to be really good. Honestly, I have high hopes for this. I really do. I think SMT5 was disappointing for a lot of people. I thought it was still pretty decent. I thought it was still pretty good, but I think this game, weirdly enough, I think story-wise is what SMT5 was lacking. This game might have it beat when it comes to story. I'm not too sure. Like I said, we're going to have to see. Don't kill me on that, but I feel like this might have a better story. So in the end, this might, I don't know, this might be a better game. I'm not too sure. We're going to have to wait and see, but I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching.